Hey everyone, happy Black Friday. I'm here with my dad, and he has actually not seen the new end-to-end on the highway FSD stack on the Model 3 yet. So we're going to go try it out. We're going to go drive back to PV and show him the new end-to-end highway stack and see what he thinks. Let's go. So you notice how it actually checks if it's clear now before it goes? Doesn't just jump out. So it should be about a 50-minute drive. That's 27 miles, and it's going to involve city streets and highways. First, we're going to make a right turn onto Beverly Drive right here at the stop sign. Looks like we got some people cleaning the road. It's driving cautiously. Notice how it sees that car coming. It's predicting that they might actually go around this truck. So notice how it's actually stopped and waited and allowed them to do that before proceeding. Realizing that there were people in the crosswalk and there was the truck there. So it's not just making decisions for itself. It's actually predicting what other people are going to do and responding defensively. Now we have to make a left turn here. Very nice. Followed by a right turn. Great. Now it looks like there's a UPS truck stopped up ahead delivering some packages. There might be a UPS worker crossing. The car's being really cautious, going around slowly, knowing that there might be a person walking in or out, and handled it without a problem. Slowing down appropriately for the speed bumps, and we've got a left turn up ahead. You can see all the Teslas here. 1, 2, 3 Teslas in this neighborhood. There's another Model X. Teslas are super popular here, I think in part because of FSD. It works so well in this area. Especially with the new end-to-end on the highway, it's a game changer for people who live in LA. There's 2 more Teslas, a Model 3, and another Model 3, and another Model Y. Another Model Y. And next we're going to make a right turn onto Robertson Boulevard in a quarter mile. What do you think so far? You have a hardware 3 car. Do you notice any differences?
Not really. It's surface street similar behavior. The way it pulled out of the initial parking spot was a little different than my car does it, but the rest of it's been pretty same. Not much noticeable difference.
Getting ready to make a right turn here, but there's a lot of fast moving traffic, so we've got to wait for an opportunity. And there we go. Now the light's green. And in a quarter mile, we're going to get onto the 10 West freeway. And then we'll see the new end-to-end highway stack. So let's take a look at our settings here. We are set to hurry. So we'll get to see it in its most aggressive setting. Okay, here's the entrance to the 10 West, but there is actually another lane of traffic that merges in here. So you gotta be careful, yield to the oncoming cars, and then merge in when appropriate, which it did well. And then pretty much right after getting onto the 10 West, we're gonna have to take the interchange for the 405 South. So let's see what the new end-to-end highway stack can do. You can see up at the top, it's in hurry mode. See how it says hurry?
Mm-hmm.
We're merging onto the highway. Beautiful merge. And immediately picking up speed.
It's not nagging as much.
Nagging?
Well, I guess your eyes are on the road all the time.
Well, it doesn't have a nag anymore.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you look around, it's... But you've been focused here.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the road. But obviously they removed the steering wheel nag.
It seems more confident
Yeah.
in what it's doing. And previously it used to have a lot of hesitation.
Yeah,
Now it seems to be doing things with more confidence.
yeah. It just feels so natural on the highway now. And the 405 South is in the far right lane here. So it's positioning itself appropriately. Now we're on the interchange, going from the 10 to the 405 South. And we've got 14 miles to go until our exit. Jam-packed freeway. This will be a good test for the software. You can see all the cars piling up probably. So this is the real test when you're just facing a totally gridlocked freeway and you want to just relax and not worry about it. The new end-to-end highway stack is your best friend. Let's see if it's able to get in here. It's driving forward. It's looking for a good opportunity. We've got cars merging into this lane. It's handling the merge smoothly. Now it's showing its blinker. Wow. Got a big semi truck on our left. Wants to change lanes, but there's a big truck in the way. Okay, it's able to now pull ahead of the truck, and it looks like it's making its lane change. Very nice. Now it wants to make another lane change. There's a pickup truck in our left lane, Mercedes coming in fast, and there we go.
Edit that.
Edit what? You falling asleep?
That's a testament to how comfortable FSD has
Yeah.
become.
Yeah.
My dad fell asleep.
It's so good he fell asleep. But we're supposed to be getting your feedback, what you think.
Well, it's definitely way smoother than the one I have. The lane changes are just amazing.
Mhm.
Even getting the lane change under a bumper-to-bumper traffic in a tight situation,
Yeah.
it just manages to squeeze in with confidence. That is mind-boggling, like how they manage to do that. And I think that the speed that it picks up is, based on obviously how everybody else is driving, but its accelerations are smooth, and everything else it's doing is very smooth. Even this lane change it just did perfectly. So now it's going to want to get into the carpool lane, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And it now shows blinker even though it knows that it can't go into the lane yet. There's a car, but it's learned that the cars behind it might wait and give it some space by doing that.
Right.
So that's a clever move.
Yeah.
It has a lot of confidence. The gap with the car in front can be tighter, but it knows it can stop in time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whereas the old one would sometimes keep a crazy large gap. People would get confused. Or people would just cut in front of you because you left such a big gap.
Mm-hmm. Overall, driving on the freeway is a whole different ballgame than driving on surface streets, just because of the speed. But when it's packed like this and we're traveling at 25 miles, 35 miles an hour, it's same as if it's driving on the streets. Actually easier because of the straight line. without any traffic lights or stop signs.
Well, I mean, the highway and the city streets both have their own challenges. For an urban highway like this, in the middle of a city, it's a lot like driving on city streets. You got people cutting in.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true. And there are crazy drivers.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever experienced any debris on the freeway while you were on FST?
Yeah, it goes around it.
It does?
Yeah, even like a major accident, I saw it go around. It's much better at things like that.
Yeah. It's very smooth. I mean, traffic's 37 miles an hour, so, but
It's picking up.
yeah,
We'll get through the traffic part pretty soon.
yeah. Once you cross the Marina freeway, it opens up after that. As you get close to LAX.
Alright, now we're picking up a little more speed.
Mm-hmm. What's the speed now? 66?
Mm-hmm.
So does the camera detect if you fall asleep?
Yep.
So if you close your eyes, it will detect it?
Mm-hmm.
Close your eyes, let me see. I'm keeping an eye. Let's see how long before it starts flashing any warnings. Nothing yet. Please pay attention to the road, yeah? Sure enough.
They can actually even detect when you're drowsy when you're driving manually now. And they start beeping at you. It's also much better at picking a trajectory. I noticed it picks a much smoother trajectory.
Mm-hmm. The trajectory that it's going to follow, or the trajectory that it thinks the other car is going to follow?
The trajectory that it takes. It just is a little bit better at making the turns. It feels smoother. The other one would kind of like sometimes would kind of mess up and then overcorrect, you know, when it's making turns and stuff like that, when the road curves.
So, the next release, let's say you get it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
What is your expectations? What do you think you'll see that'll be different than this ride that we're in right now?
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, it's already getting so good.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But there is a little bit of harsh braking and stuff like that at times. The model's going to be 3 times larger. It has a 3 times longer context length. It's going to add new functionality to like reversed. So I'm excited to just kind of like start it from the garage or the driveway and see if it can just figure out, you know, I want to see if it can do a 3-point turn, things like that. And yeah, I mean, generally to just make fewer and fewer mistakes. The mistakes are already getting pretty rare, but I guess they'd be even rarer. They say it's 4 to 6 times better.
We'll see. I think the way I see it, it's boiled down to the edge cases now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have this unique situation, there's a construction going on, and now I have to go reverse, take a detour. My current car can't. See how close it is to the car ahead of you?
Mm-hmm.
That didn't happen before. My car would not do that.
Yeah, it's good.
But now it got close because the guy slowed down. But
Yeah.
now it created a gap with him.
Yeah, it's good because a lot of times, you know, someone just slows down and then they speed up. So you don't just want to be braking just because they brake every time. You just want to make sure you don't hit the person in front of you, obviously. So it's much more natural in urban scenarios like this. And also this is the hurry mode, so it's going to get a little bit closer.
Have you tried what are the 3 modes?
Average, chill, and hurry.
Have you tried the chill mode?
Yeah.
And?
It just makes less lane changes, you know. It's more chill.
Okay.
Drives a slower speed, all that. It's just exactly what it says. Are you in a hurry or are you not in a hurry? You know?
And what's the lower than chill?
Nothing.
So I thought there were 3 modes.
Average, chill,
Oh,
and hurry.
average.
Yeah.
So average is even slower than chill.
No, average is in between.
Oh, average is in between.
Yeah.
Okay. So chill, average, and
Yeah,
hurry.
right. All right, we got our exit in 2 miles. We got a motorcyclist slowing down, leaving gap for the motorcyclist, getting out of the carpool lane. And the old highway stack would sometimes like slam on the brakes trying to get out of the carpool lane. It did that very smoothly and gracefully. You can see now it's speeding up to 75, good speed for this road. Getting up to 76 even. And we're about 1 mile away from our exit. We've now moved into the middle lane, and we're moving lanes one over. There are more cars merging in on the right side. Tons of cars merging in on the right side. And the car's smartly avoiding this lane because it knows that there's cars merging in. So look at this, there's less than half a mile away, there's 2 trucks. Normally the old autopilot would get behind those trucks. It's smart enough and confident enough to actually speed up, go ahead of the trucks, and still make the exit. See that? I think you fell asleep again.
Huh?
Nothing.
Now it's on the city stack. Yeah. Amazing how smooth it was.
Mm-hmm.
I think they are ready.
Ready for what?
They're ready to launch Cybercab. This looks like software's there.
Well, not quite, but they're getting closer.
Why do you say not quite?
I mean, it still makes mistakes at times. It's not going to be 100% perfect, but...
Well, so does Waymo.
Yeah,
But
they're getting closer, but, you know, there's more improvement that's needed. It's getting to the point where you can pretty much expect it to work perfectly on even, you know, an hour-long drive or something like this.
One good thing today, because of the Black Friday, most people are taking off. They're probably home watching movies, going for a walk with the family, whatever, you know.
And?
Because that the freeways weren't that crowded.
Well, it's still pretty crowded.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people are Black Friday shopping and stuff.
Yeah, this time it was crowded, but when we were going in the morning, it was empty. Black Fridays, people are, it doesn't have as much charm as it used to. Now the online shopping is killing these stores.
Yeah.
I'm even seeing like Drama Mall, it was not that crowded today. And
Yeah, I mean, that's like a nightmare going to a store on Black Friday compared to ordering online.
Yeah.
You know, and they've usually got the same deals or better online.
Yeah, and you don't have to leave your home. You can go do other things.
Yep.
And it used to be that you would go to the store because you would, you know, find certain deals that are exclusive or better choices. But now you have your sizes are better found online than they would find it. Because store needs to have it in inventory, right?
Right.
And online stores have it always in inventory because it's at the warehouse. And then online also has more choices.
Yeah.
Because their inventory is directly to the source.
Right. Yeah, like you just got those Meta Ray-Bans and we could have gone to the store, picked them up, but they just had them all online. You could see all the differences more clearly.
Yeah, although that company took a while to ship it.
Mhm.
a week. It's too much.
Yeah. But a lot of times with Amazon and places like that, they're shipping so fast now. It's
Oh yeah, Amazon is crazy. I order something in the morning at 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. it was at my door. 3
wow.
hours later. Sunset is 5 p.m. now.
Yeah, crazy.
Steps are for today. Not bad. 800 steps. LA Auto Show was good.
Mhm. Yeah, Tesla had a good booth there.
Yeah. Reveal didn't have much presence. Other than that one car that was custom.
That wasn't theirs. That was a customer car. Yeah,
That's something that was.
they did have some cars out front in front of the show, but we didn't see those the way we walked in.
I saw it.
Yeah,
That was it.
that's all the space they got. Rivian and Lucid just outside in the front. They didn't want to spend too much money inside the show this time. You know, they're all running out of money. They can't spend like they did in the heyday.
Rivian stock is still pretty low.
Compared to before,
Yeah.
but you know, still got a pretty premium valuation.
Is the Cybercab about the size of a Model 3
No, it's smaller.
in length?
Yeah, in length and width.
Width too?
Yes. It's only got 2 seats. Think about it.
No middle console?
Nope.
Wonder why they took the middle console off. It's handy to put things
What do you
in
need
there.
a middle console for?
Oh, to put your keys, phone, charging, all kinds of stuff.
I mean, you don't want to forget stuff. You're probably going to be in...
I'm only the car. It's my car.
Yeah, there's still storage pockets in the doors and stuff.
But where's the car phone charger?
I don't know. Maybe it doesn't have a phone charger.
Wow, do you see that?
What?
The motorcycle?
What about it?
It saw it towards the end. I mean, it saw it, but it braked a little abruptly. Now it sees him clearly.
I wouldn't say it braked that abruptly. I probably just would have braked earlier.
Yeah.
Sometimes this version can brake really harshly, but that wasn't that.
I think motorcycles should be banned. They're so unsafe in LA. Why is this guy not changing lane? He's on a motorcycle, he's not in a car. He can go between the cars.
I don't know.
See, now he's doing what he could have done long time.
Maybe it's his first time riding a motorcycle.
No. Good decision.
I would have probably gone.
You would have probably gone. Yes. Car made a safe choice. Saved your ticket. Swap the cars. And then we drove back. Amazing. Now if you were sitting on so important to get out of the house. This is interesting. Look at the other guy trying to also. Oh, cautious, nice.
Yeah, that was good. All these guys sticking out of their lanes and the cars just going around them.
Yeah.
See, this is the kind of stuff where before I could handle it fine if it was just,
What are these guys doing, by the way? Look at.
They're trying to turn left.
No, look at that guy.
I know, that's what I'm saying, is it's extremely common when there's heavy traffic. So before it could handle like a clear street fine, but it would get tripped up by things like that, by someone sticking out of their lane. It would often just stop there and wait for them to move, right?
Yeah.
And block the whole road. Now it's smart enough to do it like a human would.
I love the fact that light turns green even though the car in front of you hadn't moved. This car started moving. It's like, okay, why aren't you moving?
Exactly. It knows it's going to start moving soon.
Is your max speed limit set to auto? I mean, the
Yeah.
speed that it drives is set to auto.
Yeah, it's all
So-
auto speed.
So what happens if it sees a 25 mile per hour speed sign and then starts driving 28?
It doesn't do that anymore.
It doesn't. It still does for
No.
me.
Well, you're
Yeah.
using a very old version compared to
Well,
this.
I don't even have nag.
Yeah, but you still are using the old highway stack and everything. So even if it sees a 25, it doesn't necessarily slow down anymore. It's just smart. It looks at the whole scene.
Oh, you should go here. The Lumina light. It's really an amazing show.
Did you go?
No, we should go. Maybe Alina can come too. It's so close to our house. You have to buy tickets and then they give you a time slot at which time you can come in. Let's actually go tomorrow. Noor can come too. Can take her to Lumina show. That's what it's called. Let me see. Astra Lumina, South Coast Botanic Garden Foundation. Look at the pictures of Astra.
Yeah, I've seen the ads and stuff.
You been there?
I've been to the Botanic Garden. I haven't been to that thing.
Okay, let's see how much it is. Website directions, share, save. Astra says an immersive night walk experience. Tickets. An enchanted night walk. Save 20% this Black Friday. Okay. Tickets. 20% off today. We should buy tickets. Save 20%. Today is 29th. Yeah, that's tomorrow. 30th. 30th at maybe
Alright, we're approaching our destination now. Less than a mile to go. There is a gate it needs to navigate through.
Amazing ride. For last 50 minutes, you haven't touched the steering wheels, you haven't
Touched anything.
touched anything, you haven't touched the accelerator, the brakes. And
It's amazing that crazy, dense LA traffic like
Correct.
that for Black Friday, the car can now handle on its own with just computer vision. Just cameras is all it needs to handle all of that. And what's more than that, it's not a fluke. It was completely unsurprising to me. It's expected now. It does this, you know, I could do it 10 times, and probably at least 9 out of 10 times, if not 10 out of 10 times, it would do it the same way, perfectly.
Yep. I think what's made it really good is that it seems to have certain level of intelligence now, where it makes smart decisions just like humans would, even better than humans sometimes. And that
Interesting.
okay, now it has to wait for the gate.
Notice how it is actually waiting here for the gate,
Yeah.
as opposed to in previous versions it would get confused, it would start going around in a circle.
Yeah, that's so
So
true.
now it's smart enough.
Okay, now it's see the gate. Okay, should move now. You want to go ahead and hit the and give it a little bit of a nudge, and there you go. Perfect. Make a left. Yes, sir. What'd be cool if it takes you and parks in the garage, you know, like
That's what
driveway.
B13 is going to do.
Driveway. But don't park in the driveway though. Actually, park on the right side of the garage more, because this smaller car arena can.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to.
Truly amazing. How this street doesn't even have any markings, lane markings. Still, it figures out how to drive, what side of the street to stay. Hey, there you go. Destination. Perfect. Dun, dun, dun.
And it's parked and done. So there you go.
Wonderful.
Thanks for watching.